It's public freakout time here on Completely Stupid. You know, the show about those stupid people who do stupid things in front of a camera because apparently that's how the world goes nowadays. I mean, you know what it is. We're here for the Karens, the Crazies, the Kevins, the Wilds, the public freakouts. Let's get into the clips. Here we have probably one of the more craziest clips that I've really come across over the years. It's, I'm just going to let you watch it yourself before I say much more.
Son on the 10th of November was assaulted by Tracy.
What? No, what was assaulted? What was assaulted?
He was punched, and I'm sure you are aware
and
of it.
The police are dealing with it, sir.
The police are dealing with it, but I'm not happy that Tracy is still coming to the school. From what I gathered.
So the teacher that punched your son is still in the school.
At a point, the teacher was here at a point which was supposed to be taken off.
Mr. Autumno,
no.
It's not appropriate to discuss. Not a matter we're doing.
No, because your son was what? Suspended?
What happened to my son being assaulted, and at the same time, a suspension letter was handed to him. Is that appropriate?
Sir, it's not appropriate for me to discuss.
Is that appropriate? Is that appropriate?
It's not a matter the school's
what happened to my son?
It's beyond us.
But she's still here. She's still in the school.
What happened to my son?
I'm not prepared to discuss that with
Why
you.
wouldn't don't I have?
I'm not dealing with it.
Don't
sir.
I have rights to know that the teacher is not here in the school?
It's not.
Someone
it's not
assaulted
a matter
my
that we're
son.
dealing with.
Someone punched his son. Someone has punched his son in your
school. To A&E.
And you have
on that same day,
someone punched her son, his son in the school.
You don't have right to tell me to
yeah.
I cannot leave.
No.
You can call the police if you want. This is a public space. I have right to do what I'm doing.
You can't discuss.
I have right to do what I'm doing.
I've no comments to make.
In the interest of the public. This is the interest in the interest of the public. You can call the police if you want to call it.
No, because we need to let people know that children are coming to school and being punched by teachers.
It has been dealt with appropriately.
How? She's still here for 3 weeks. These children, no, for 3 weeks.
You don't know how the school.
I have been in contact with the police.
But how is this happening on your premises? A child is being punched and then they haven't, and then he's been suspended.
Because my son has been taken off the school and going to completely different schools. Okay, so this is all you guys are doing. I am going to take it further. On the 10th of November 2023, I got a call that my son Christopher was assaulted, being punched by one of the support teachers.
He was what? He was what?
He was punched.
By who?
By one of the teachers.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
And
where was he punched?
In the playground, in the chest and the neck.
Who was he punched by?
By one of the teachers.
At what school?
Christ the King.
This school.
That's a whole lot to unpack. Just the box is dropped right in front of you and you just look at it going, wow. Do I really want to open that can of worms? Well, today I am. Let's open that box up. This is kind of wild because from what I've learned with the schooling system, at least when I was a lot younger in Australia, is that there were teachers that would be a lot more physical with how they treat their students. Whether you would accept that as a fine thing to do or not is the other question, but usually these teachers, it's just a simple thing as like they will be taken out of that school in particular and moved to a school pretty fair bit away. But like I do distinctively remember like when I was in about grade 5, there was this assistant teacher who took over for one of the normal teachers for about a handful of weeks, and at one point he pretty much grabbed a student by their neck and dragged them across the classroom because they were being a bit rowdy. Anyway, that teacher disappeared a day or two later, and we didn't see him for a while. When I was in my final year of primary school, he reappeared as a teacher's aide for a brief period of time, which was very interesting to say the least, and completely wild that even occurred. But it seems to be how a lot of school systems go because of the lack of teachers. They're just like, this person was actually good at their job. They did this one stupid thing. Let's just throw them to a random school out in the middle of whoop whoop where no one's going to know who they are for a bit. But it sounds like here that the teacher hasn't even gone anywhere yet, and that the teacher is still at this school and action hasn't really been appropriately actioned if they're still there, because it seems wild that even with an accusation like this, wouldn't you think that, okay, maybe we need to put her out of this classroom or this school for a little while and as we look into it and then maybe bring her back? I don't know. attempting to do a fun one here. The TikToker behind this clip lives in an apartment complex and they have security cams watching their front door because they've had a few packages stolen. Anyway, with this footage that they have, they caught one of their neighbors red-handed stealing one of their packages. So here's how this goes next.
Yeah, well, your nephew clearly doesn't. Loser. Steal another package, see what happens. He won't come next time. Loser. Just go back inside. Loser. 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 Yeah, I bet you can. Loser. Tell him to steal another package. Tell him to see what happens. Tell him to see what happens. Clearly you don't. You ain't gonna live here much longer. You ain't gonna live here much longer, you bum.
Broken Arrow Police Department. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, so I'm Officer Vic with the Broken Arrow Police Department. The reason why I was called over here is your neighbors over here had a package taken, and somebody in a blue hoodie yesterday walked in, took their walked over, grabbed the package, and walked right back in. So they're just wanting the package back.
I wasn't home yesterday and everybody left, so I'm not sure. I don't know about a package being took. I've had packages brought to my house. I could pull up on my phone, but I didn't.
Well, they had video footage, and it clearly shows somebody coming out, collecting the package.
Well, I wasn't home. What I'm saying is I wasn't here. I left yesterday and went grocery shopping. Nobody lives here but me and my daughter. I do have company, but I'm not sure.
Let me just preface this with, after I spoke with the package owner, they don't want a police report, they don't want to do anything, they just want their package back.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I don't steal packages. I make money. I'm a dancer. I make money, so I could pull out a bankroll right now. Like that's not an issue. I don't steal packages.
So is anybody here that has dreadlocks?
No.
Okay.
Nobody lives here with dreadlocks. Nobody lives here with dreads.
Well, let me throw this at you, okay? So, if nobody else is here that could have taken the package, even though we've seen it on footage, I've seen it on footage, walk it right back in here.
Okay.
We're going to go to the front office and start the eviction process on you guys. So.
Eviction for what? I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't even here.
Well, they're going to file a police report with me.
What I'm saying is I don't have I haven't seen a package today. Okay. There's nobody here with dreadlocks. Everybody that was here yesterday left. It's me and my daughter.
Okay, can you call somebody and say, hey?
Yeah, I can call. I can definitely do that, but you don't have to threaten me with an eviction when I've done nothing wrong. I don't have dreads.
They came straight into your apartment, so I don't know.
What is with some people's incessive need when it comes to their first form of defense against them stealing something is to say that, I don't need to steal stuff. I'm rich. I make money from dancing. I do this. I do that. This is how I get money. I can get a bank loan. It's like, why is that your first thought of defensiveness? To brag about having money. That doesn't help you in this situation, especially considering when the police officer points out to you they have footage of someone going out of your apartment, grabbing the package and going right back in your apartment. I don't think things can get much more simpler or obvious than just that information alone. I don't know what to tell you here, but if you keep you're going along this road going, I don't know, I didn't do anything, it's not my problem. And then of course the moment that the possibility of her getting evicted gets mentioned, she's now immediately being even more defensive than before. It's like, why am I going to be evicted? I didn't do anything. Just don't threaten me like that. It's just like so. Oh man, yeah, it may not have been you directly, but you probably know who did it. But considering that you probably have information on knowing what actually happened here, and now that there's a possibility you might get evicted, you probably want to figure that out ASAP, because that might become a bigger problem than what you thought it would have been in the first place. Here we go, some people assuming that these guys ended up stealing something from this TJ Maxx, but they have all their bags of clothing that each have a receipt associated with the stuff inside of them, proving that no, they didn't steal anything. But in spite of that, rather than just let them be on their way, this happens.
He's gonna sit up there and he's gonna stop us. He's gonna stop us outside and say somebody called on us that we were suspicious. So I came back in with my receipt and everything on it that I bought. Why would I steal from TJ Maxx?
What is TJ Maxx?
And then he gets in here and say nobody called on you guys.
He just said outside
You said, why did you stop me? You said because I'm black. He said a black person called on you. That's what you said.
The black person that called on us? Where the black? Where's she at? Where's he at? I don't see nobody.
We just stood in the line.
And the other manager is right there. That's at that thing. Her name is Doris. You understand why I'm frustrated? Because I walked out of a store after paying my money. I worked hard for it.
Listen,
and you stopped me.
I got told that there was someone possibly
You said that we paid for this.
That's why I'm here. Okay? If there's no problem, then there's no problem.
No, but do you understand how embarrassing this is? We sat in this line. Matter of fact, you know what? We turn it off. We don't want shit. We turn it off.
Everything in here is on that?
Can you make sure? She just made sure. She just said that.
I have more bags in the car. Right?
Go get it.
Different store.
Go get it. Go get it.
Y'all don't have to explain all that to him. Y'all calm down. Y'all got to record it. Y'all got to explain, and y'all don't got to go and get no other bags.
More items?
If nobody ain't tell y'all about other stuff, y'all don't have to score no.
He trying to make her say that we took something.
What's here? Okay, can you get the other bags instead of the car?
What?
Because she said that what is here is only what's on those receipts.
That's what it's supposed to be. What's there is only on the receipt.
This is another bag with a different receipt. This is a different bag.
They just have to check it.
But they done checked it. She told you that we paid for it.
Are you the one who called on us, ma'am?
No,
You said a black employee called on us.
A male.
A male?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Because they sing on the side.
Yo, this crazy, yo. This is crazy. It's going on Facebook too. Yeah. Where did it go? Where the black person that called on us?
I don't work here, but he does work here.
So where he at?
Exactly.
The lady just said we paid for everything, and you trying to make us go to the car to get a bag to say we didn't pay. Come on, bruh. Come on. Yeah, I shop all the time, brother. I got that. Okay, so no, they're not TJ Maxx bags. Those are the receipts right there, and those are the merchandise.
This is big money. Okay, I want my money back.
I get it.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm not accusing you ladies of anything. Please.
Okay. Ma'am, just return this. Yeah. I want my money back.
This ain't right, yo. We bought all this crap. Spent almost $300 in here.
At a
Why are there so
TJ
many
Maxx.
receipts?
Because there's so many of us.
No, y'all better not explain that.
So it was 3 different
Y'all
ways.
better not explain that.
It was, wait a second. If there
Y'all
was
better
3
not explain
transactions,
that.
why is there 5 receipts?
Y'all better not explain
She just returned
Y'all
it.
better not explain that.
Be quiet. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say
If she
nothing.
return y'all money, that's
Yeah,
all that
don't
matters.
say nothing.
Y'all
Don't
better
say
not explain that.
Is that a return receipt? Yeah? No. Did you give them a return receipt?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You want it so bad.
Y'all better not explain. Y'all
You
got
want
money
it so
record.
bad.
Why did y'all got 5 items?
I tell you, boy. I tell you, he wanted so bad.
Why do they have that many receipts? Go do it.
Come on, Brian.
We got 20 receipts.
Come
Think
on.
about it like this, right?
No.
Think about it. No, I'm going to play it out for you. I'm there with my 2 kids, okay? All 3 of us make purchases. So, if we go to the register and everyone pays by themselves, there should be 3 receipts, correct?
No.
Yeah.
How about I want to use different credit cards on different
It's
items?
still going to be on the same receipt.
No, it won't.
No.
Because they
You
let
want
you
me to
know.
prove it to you? Want me to prove it to you?
I'm not here to
I'm by myself and I got 2
I'm
receipts.
trying to explain this to you, right? I'm trying to explain this to you.
No, you
So if I
just
see
said
somebody-
something that's wrong. You say you're trying to explain something. You dead wrong what you just
If I
said.
see someone come out with 5 receipts,
I don't care if I have 20 receipts. If I want to use cash and I want to use a different credit card.
You could be going to buy something for other
You're
people.
saying there's no reason, but you just
there's
said
no
something
reason to
that's
get so
wrong.
upset, right? You've been the most calm person.
No, yeah, until you just did what you did to ask about the receipts. We don't do that. We millionaire. We don't do that now. I can use a million American Express if I choose to. I can use a black one. I can use a platinum. I can use a gold one, and I'm by myself. If I want to use ring everything up different.
It's fine.
So don't make that statement. That's where you went
I already
wrong
told
there.
you.
That's where you went wrong.
So I just want the
No, but what you just said was wrong.
I'm here.
I understand
I
all that other
determined.
part.
Look, we talked to the manager
All
here.
that was cool. That's why I calmed it down. The part you just did was
Good.
wrong.
I appreciate that.
The part you just did was wrong.
We're here to confirm. Just that you guys.
But what you did about the receipts was wrong, though.
I just love the check.
No, that's not what you
This
just
place
did.
gets hit.
Now you're accusing them because you said why
Now we the shoplifters, Lord.
The whole reason that we're here.
I ain't never
is
seen nothing
somebody-
like this in all my life. Y'all, we in Gillette at the TJ Maxx.
But
no. What I'm saying,
Don't come up here.
That you need to bring that person out and say that they actually saw them doing that.
you understand, like,
He on lunch. He on lunch. That's why he ain't He on lunch.
No.
He on
Check
lunch.
this out.
Oh,
Or if you know that they stole.
You know, I don't just get why after you see that, yep, this receipt matches everything in this bag, it's also today's date, it's an earlier time from not that long ago, yep, makes sense. Like, I don't get why you didn't just move on to that point. It's clear that they did actually purchase at least a majority of the things there, probably all of the stuff in those bags. Why are you now just hassling these actual customers when you can clearly see that no, they most likely didn't steal anything whatsoever? They've clearly got the receipt for the stuff in this bag, they've got another receipt for the stuff in this bag, it's probably all fine, let's just move on with our days and stop wasting everybody's damn time. Here we got a Karen who's going in for a daily dose of cigarettes, and it turns out the place she's going to does not have the cigarette type that she usually likes, so this happens.
Oh my gosh.
White people shit.
Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Don't hurt me.
Now this is what it's like to chew 5 gums. That's when you know you're addicted, when this is your reaction to this type that you like being unavailable. My god. Hey, if you liked my amazing joke, maybe you should subscribe. God. Here's your local Karen showing up at the gas station doing something incredibly stupid. When you have a bad day, smashing someone's car. I can't take this serious. I'm sorry, but what? Okay, I have to take a moment to process this because the stupidity of this entire thing is just making my brain hurt. But it's just like, okay. Isn't there like a million cameras at your gas stations in America? I know there are in Australia, basically like, hey, just so you know, you can't just come in, fill up gas and run away without actually paying for it. You're tracked for, the cameras watch you. Like, wouldn't there be cameras at this gas station too? Like, you're surely not going to be able to get away with this madness. Like, my brain is still trying to process that because that was just, wow, just... Some people are wild. Is an exhibitor Karen who doesn't appreciate being recorded because she doesn't like being held responsible for her own actions inside of a post office.
Why don't we just go to the rules?
Show me.
Okay, come on, I'll show you the rules. Okay, so and they're on the wall. You see?
I asked him not to record me.
Say
He can
it.
record
He's
whatever the hell
right.
he wants in
He's
here.
right.
I asked him not to record me.
Hi. Could you please explain this lady that we have the right to video record in the lobby?
She can't
I
video
asked him
record.
very nicely to not record me.
You're in a public place.
Yes. Thank you.
And there's no reason, you don't have that right to privacy when you're in a public place.
Oh.
That's all.
Thank you. You are the man. You are the man.
Well,
what's your name, sir?
Just don't interrupt. I don't
No.
want you to interrupt my.
No. I'm just
flow
really happy to have you here. What's your name?
Okay, my name's Craig. All
Cra-
right.
Postmaster Craig. Craig, you're an example.
I mean, you're in a government-funded agency that's a public place under most requirements, so there's not much you can do. You can be recorded in there. You don't have that privacy because it's still technically a public place, so shame on you. In the sex we've got a Karen who believes she's doing a world of good by pulling a chicken inside of a cage back to the undercover area rather than leaving the chicken out in the sun, and then goes off at the owner of this animal when they come out and go, "What the hell are you doing?" Newsflash, when it turns out when it's not your animal, maybe you should figure out things before you start doing something stupid. And then when you get told for doing something stupid, you don't just scream your head off and go off at someone and then say that, no, you can't leave animals out in the sun. That's just wrong. It's rude. It's terrible. It's like, what the hell? That's none of your own business in the first place. But furthermore to that, if you have no idea how to take care of this type of fucking animal, then why the fuck do you try to act like you are? Like, holy shit. Here we got the neighborhood Karen, who was not exactly happy with apparently how her friend was treated by this guy apparently calling her friend a biatch, and decided to make it everyone else's problem in the building by going over there and harassing the guy and screaming at the top of her lungs effectively. Here's what happens.
Saga continues. Meet Leah, one of Karen's minions. She was sent to my front door to do God knows what. Don't be a Leah.
Someone over there. You called my friend a fucking bitch. I don't think that's very manly of you.
I think you should take off.
I don't think so.
Take off. You see this? This is recording.
Yeah, you know what? I'm recording too. You're calling my friend a bitch and you call yourself a fucking man?
Okay. I am a man. I'm more of a man than
You're a female. You act like a fucking female.
I gotta go down.
You're gonna call her a fucking bitch? Record me.
Karen. You guys should subscribe to my TikTok.
I will.
She's all over it.
Really? That's great.
Get out of here. I cannot. Oh my.
I can't believe you be calling people fucking bitches out here.
All day.
I know. I bet you would. I feel bad for your girlfriend.
All day. All day.
Move on. Don't tell me to move on.
Move on.
I can move whenever the fuck I want to. Yeah. Put me on your TikTok. Put me on your TikTok. My name's Leah.
Move on.
You want me to get my TikTok ad?
Move on.
Don't tell me to move on. Talk to me how you talk to her.
Bitch, move along.
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Are you gonna do something? Are you gonna swing?
Are you gonna swing on me?
I would never hit a girl.
I'm not gonna swing either. So I'm just talking to you the way you're talking to me. Wait, I thought they took their cameras down. I thought they took. Hi guys, do you remember me?
In a minute.
Hi, how are you?
Good. You did 11,000 on TikTok. Actually, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Do something, bitch. I hope you do something.
What do you want me to do?
Where's your boyfriend?
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Literally, what do you want me to do? I want to put you on TikTok because my TikTok's pretty popular. He has to say hi because of my dog, and he called me shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch.
I mean, look at that. Would you say the same thing? Like, stupid bitch 1 and stupid bitch 2.
Shut the fuck up, you shrimp dick. Shut the fuck up, shrimp dick.
I got
you. Tell your ugly ass chihuahua, I hope it dies. White ass bitch. White ass motherfucker. Shit.
Good job. Absolutely magnificent. You just did absolutely brilliant over here. You totally haven't just made a fool of yourself on camera here like an absolute moron. And of course, your friend actually was thinking a little further ahead and attempted to try and block the camera at the back end of the clip. But by that time, it's already been to almost 3 minutes of you guys being absolute assholes. So it's a bit too late to fix that problem. Not only did all the audio get caught on camera, you also were caught on camera being a complete and utter tool to your neighbor. Oh, so what? Someone called your friend a bitch. Like, I'm sorry, is that really the end of the world? Genuinely speaking, you guys, is that really what everyone should be considering the absolute end of the world? Because I personally don't. I think that's just completely ridiculous. Yeah, maybe it's not the appropriate words I'd be using with other people, but at the same time, oh no, does it require you to go up to that person's house and knock on their door and then start going off at hurling abuse at them because they did that one word? I don't think so. Seems a little bit unnecessary, but hey, that's your choice. In this next clip, it's like we got some Romeo and Juliet action going on here because you got the red house and you got the blue house, just except for this is all political. You can understand what happens next, don't you? Roll the clip.
You say they're lunatic.
He just admitted it, and I got that on camera too.
Do not do it.
Look, oh, he needs help. He needs backup.
I don't need no backup. I don't need no backup.
Well, then, wait, why are you raising your voice, man?
Because I'm sick of this bullshit all the time.
What?
We can't live in peace because you're always going crazy all the time.
Are you? I am? I didn't even say anything. You just called my wife a lunatic.
Wall last night.
What?
You were banging on our wall when we were applauding last night.
Oh my God! I'm putting freaking pictures on my wall after you.
But look, when we put stuff in 2016, you threw a fit when I put Hillary Clinton.
You're talking about 4 years ago. Nobody threw. Did I do anything? Did I do anything?
I just prefer not.
You guys keep trying to push me. Don't ever call my wife a lunatic. You just admitted you did.
I didn't. I just said hell no. I said
hell no. They're lunatics. It's all on camera.
I was having a fucking conversation.
Yo, you're going crazy, man. Listen.
You need to knock it off. Leave us a fucking live. I just want to live over here.
You came at me, sir. You came at me, sir. Look, I'm sorry that this happened, but I don't know. He just came at me. I don't know. Who gives a damn about politics?
They do way too much. Come on, baby, let's go finish it.
You see what he just did?
That's crazy.
You see what he just did? It's all on camera.
I feel harassed. I was just harassed. I do not like that.
And it's all on camera. You just harassed my wife, called her a f***ing lunatic.
Come on, please come in, because I'm coming.
Call him, man. But they're getting ready to f*** the cops, right?
God, I just love one of those comments at the back end of the clip there. It's just like, man, you're too obsessed with politics, yet you both live in a house that is covered in shit decoration to do with the fucking political landscape at the time. Like, holy fucking shit. Oh god, people are crazy. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to click this video on screen now. Also, subscribe, leave a like, do some funny things. Bye bye! In this clip, this guy decided to rent out his Tesla for someone else to use because he wasn't actively using it at the time, and a little bit later he catches this guy pulling parts off of his Tesla in order to do who god knows what with it. It seems like this is just what they do. They hire/rent out exotic cars or Teslas, pull parts off of it and then sell them. Like, what's the point of even doing that? You got to return these vehicles at some point, and people will notice that certain things are now not as what they should be. Like, what?